Jeeves, 14% return on my USDC? That's incredible. Let me put all my money in here. What's up, guys? As the fallout of the FTX saga continues, a lot of other coins are getting destroyed. Currently in my chat room on Discord here, where I track all the sales of crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as you can see, there's been non-stop selling every time for millions and millions of dollars of liquidation since a few nights ago. So as you can see, nobody's really buying right now, and that's why the coin price for Bitcoin and Ethereum are falling. So Bitcoin is currently trading at about $16,000, while Ethereum is trading at $1,100. So what is the big news? Well, if you remember my previous video on Gemini, Gemini has a Earn program where you give them money, they lend it out to a trading firm, and they split some profit with you. Now, at the moment, that whole reference to Earn is completely gone on the website. You can't even look up the Earn program on the site. Completely out. And as of this moment, a lot of people are currently stuck. The money that they put in their Earn program, they cannot be taken out. It's totally halted. This doesn't mean that Gemini is currently in trouble. Gemini, the exchange itself, has the fund for withdrawals. But in the Earn program, if you invest the money in the Earn program, you are in trouble because the money is simply not there. You cannot take it out. The reason is that Gemini lent their money to the trading firm called Genesis Trading. And Genesis warned today that they're going to go bankrupt. There's a possibility of going bankrupt as the post-FTX fundraising falters. So if FTX does not survive this, Genesis is done. Their parents, the digital coin group, they were supposed to bail them out with $1 billion, but apparently they could not come out with the money. So therefore, Genesis Trading is going to probably be wind down in the next few days. So if you do have money in Gemini Earn, you probably will not see that money ever again if they file for bankruptcy. So what is the lesson here? The lesson here is that there's no such thing as high APRs with no risk. You should know that anything like that is either scammy or a pyramid scheme. They either have much higher risk than it seems, or the company that's trying to sell you the product is straight up lying to you. So what's another example? Another example is Cryptocom. Cryptocom also offers an Earn program. So here they give you, like say a USDC, you spend $5,000, and then you stake some CRO for 3 months. You get 5.2% return, which is slightly higher than the current savings rate in the banks, which is sitting at 3.5%. So this is like what they do to try to get you in, right? If you look at this number, you see these returns are pretty high. At the height of the crypto bubble a year ago, this number is much higher, sometimes over 2 digits. And it's not surprising to see that their native token, their own shitcoin, Chronos, is listed at #1 with the highest amount of rewards. Now this is a coin that they can print out in thin air and just give you as a reward. You can actually use their credit card to buy things and you get rewarded in CROs. Of course, they really want you to buy as many CRO as possible so they can dump on you to get the price up. So here's the sites, and you should always read the fine prints. These things are legally, they have to tell you this by law. So if you look at it, this is in general about digital coins. They are not bank deposits. Let me zoom it in. So they made it clear that they are not bank deposits, they are not legal tender, and not bought by the government. The account and value are not subject to FDIC insurance. So any money you put into this platform, Crypto.com, is not insured. Keep that in mind. I've seen people who put their life savings in this platform, just try to get a small return, like 6%. They say, hey, we have enough money, we can give them this money and let them use it. Now, every time you lend them this money, you give an exchange so much money, you have to think about how do they make money from that? And how did they give you this return? You always have to find out. So I try to look up so many websites to try to figure out how exactly does Crypto.com make money from the Earn program. And I could not find any information about what they do with your money. So this is the strange part. They tell you how much you can make, what kind of tiers that are. Basically, it's like a FOMO kind of thing. Like the more you put in, the more return you'll get. So this is a red flag to me, and it's really, I don't understand how you can make, how they make money and how you make money. How do they give you the return? Unless it's a greater fool theory where they pay out the early investors with the money from latter investors, which is the definition of a pyramid scheme. So here's an article I found about Crypto.com. Again, nothing in here I found online that tells me how they make money. So this is not how they make, I mean, this is part of how they make money as a whole. Like in other parts, like the credit cards, the exchanges, you make money from fees. That I understand. But Earn, I have no idea how they make that money. I really have no idea. Are they lending it out to another trading firm like Genesis? Like what exactly is the magic formula to make money and to make you money? So that's why I made this video. I just want you guys to be cautious. Every time you see high returns, always look up how exactly they make money. And if the money formula makes sense. Most of the time, if they offer high APR returns, the more money you put in, the more return you get. It's likely a scam. In an exchange that's not backed by the government, that makes it extremely dangerous. As you can tell from Gemini Earn, FTX, all of these XR exchanges. So that is the lesson for today. I hope you guys find this useful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.